I'm sure you've heard it all before. Exercise, it's so good for you. You should do it. Please exercise. Well, whoever was saying that to you was right, because exercising really is the best. It's the thing. I mean, sometimes not when you're in the thick of it. When you're in the thick of it, you're like, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. Sometimes, for me all the time. But afterward, you walk out of the gym and you're like, whoa, I feel so good. I'm so cool. I just did that. My body is awesome because I just did that hard thing. Exercising is the best. It is so good for you. It is good for your mind. It's good for your body. It's good for your soul. Probably, we don't have any scientific evidence-based research on the soul part, but it's my hypothesis. And exercise has two components to it: cardio and strength training. You need to be doing both. Benefits of cardio include increased and more efficient oxygen delivery. It strengthens your heart. Decreased blood pressure, increased HDL, and an increased use of fatty acids as fuel. I'm so happy that you decided to come in today. It's really important to have a yearly physical with your doctor. Say, I couldn't help but notice how sweaty you are. Thanks, I get that a lot. It's because I just finished doing some cardio. That's great. Now, let's go ahead and check the strength of that heart of yours. Wow, what a strong heart you have. I think that I have to admit that I owe that strong heart to all the cardio I do. Next up, blood pressure. Last time you came in, you had really high blood pressure. Let's see if it's changed. What? Wouldn't you believe it? You have decreased blood pressure. Thanks for noticing, Doc. It's probably because I do cardio. Boing. Increased good cholesterol? Increased HDL? Holy cannoli! Say, I'm no detective, but I am a doctor, and I couldn't help but notice, have you been doing more cardio? Oh, maybe just a little. "30 minutes, 5 days a week. Well, that's great, because when you do more cardio, you have increased and more efficient oxygen delivery, increased HDL cholesterol, decreased blood pressure, and of course, you have an increased use of fatty acids as fuel. I'm so proud of you for doing this cardio, and I'm going to give you the Best Patient of the Year award. Oh my gosh, Best Patient of the Year? Suck it, Nobel Prize winners. When people think cardio, sometimes they think, oh, so running a marathon, and that's the only option. Sure, running a marathon is an option to do some cardio, but it is not the only option. Cardio is when we move our body, we get our heart pumping, we get the sweat a-coming. For cardio, you can dance. I love looking up Just Dance videos on YouTube and going crazy in my living room with those, and it really gets a good workout in, for me at least. And then you could go on a swift walk outside. You could go on a swift walk around your apartment. You could look up cardio videos on YouTube. You can go to the gym and use the cardio machines there if that is an option for you. You could ride a bike. You could go on a swim. There are many options to get that movement in. We spent generations, thousands of years as a human species, naturally getting that cardio in by working in the fields or hunting and gathering, amongst other cardio-inducing practices. And now our generation is addicted to screens, and it's our only way to do our job. It's our only way to unwind. It's our only way to socialize. We are all about the screens, and unless you really make an active effort to somehow combine that with cardio, usually it reduces the amount of cardio that we are getting in our life. And don't call it working out. Trick your mind and call it joyful movement instead. And then you can reverse psychology yourself, and your body will be like, oh, did you say that this is joyful? I like joy. Okay, I shall do that. You don't have to call it work. You can just call it joyful movement. As for strength training, we have some benefits to that as well. We have increased strength and endurance. We build lean body mass, increased flexibility, improved posture, decreased back injury. It maximizes and maintains bone mass, and decreases age-related mobility problems. Hey everyone, please don't forget to like and subscribe. My goal right now is to make it to 100 subscribers. That would be 100 people that are learning about evidence-based nutrition, which would make my heart very happy. There are many people that are nervous about going to the gym and doing strength training there. You can still do it. There are many YouTube videos or Pinterest posts or whatever that give advice on strength training from home using just your body weight, like squats or push-ups or lunges. If the gym is an option, that's really great because then you can increase the weight that you use while you do exercises such as that. If you have the opportunity to meet with a certified personal trainer, that is a good way to get you comfortable with these types of movements. Strength training is so vital for the reasons we already mentioned, and strength training helps lower the risk of osteoporosis later on in life. Best case scenario, you strength train at least 2 days a week, and you get cardio in 30 minutes, 5 days a week, moderate pace, moderate intensity, or cardio 75 minutes per week at an intense pace. Anyone who is tempted to use steroids should be cognizant of the side effects that may occur. In order to remember all of these side effects that may occur as a result of anabolic steroids, here's a little story for you. There was once a girl named Olivia, but her friends called her Liv. Liv had a boyfriend who was a professional athlete, and she noticed over time some strange things were occurring with him. He was really, really hyper, like exaggerated how hyper he was. Before, when he would kiss her, it would be really cute, and he'd do a little cute kiss on the nose or on the cheek or on the forehead. But now he would always aggressively, so aggressive, he would kiss her lips super aggressively to the point where she couldn't even breathe. It was such an aggressive lip kiss. But eventually she missed those aggressive lip kisses because more recently, he has zero libido, absolutely no libido, and he doesn't want to kiss her at all, period. He was having some changes with his appearance as well. He had a lot more acne than he had ever had before. He had increased body hair, which was new. However, he also had male pattern baldness. She eventually found out that all these differences resulted from his use of anabolic steroids. She confronted him on it. They went to therapy. Now he doesn't use them, and they're all good. And they're going to have a destination wedding in Jamaica. So, happy ending! When it comes to nutrition for fitness, we need the whole gang. We need all the macronutrients. We need all the micronutrients, not just protein. Everyone is all about the protein these days. And hey, me too, protein's great, but it's really making the other macronutrients sad and it's hurting their feelings. So they have a place too. And just as a review, macronutrients include protein, fats, and carbohydrates. Water is also a macronutrient, but it does not give you calories. Micronutrients are our vitamins and our minerals. The main source of fuel when we engage in exercise is glucose from the carbohydrates and fatty acids from the fats. Protein is definitely important as well, especially when it comes to muscle building. However, it's not going to be our main source of fuel. Hopefully, it may have to be if you are actively not eating carbs and fat. In order to have really good gains, eat protein and carbs and fat throughout the day. And especially for the protein, sometimes people think that it's best to just eat it right after the workout. It's not just right after. Eat it throughout the day, please. And then, of course, we always want to make sure we are getting enough fluid in our system, especially in the form of water, because we are often dehydrating ourselves through that physical movement. Short duration and high intensity exercises are going to be utilizing glucose. So think about high jump or long jump or pole vaulting in track. Those are short, high intensity exercises that are going to be utilizing glucose. And then if an exercise is of a long duration and a low intensity, the main source of fuel is going to be fatty acids. So like a long run. When we first start the run and we have that high intensity going and we're trying to get a good pace in, we're going to be using that glucose. But as things level out, we're going to be utilizing fatty acids. A little baby mnemonic you can use to remember this is the alliteration of the double G's. Glucose goes first. Glucose goes first. That's all I got. That is what we have to learn today about the importance of exercise and the importance of fueling your body for that exercise. Learning can be hard, but you're doing it. I know you are smart. I know that you're capable. I'm so happy you're here. You're amazing, and I am so proud of you.